Hey everybody, welcome to Vegan Raw Fitness. Hey, we are out here in beautiful sunshine and fresh air, and if I can encourage you to do anything, one thing about being fit and being healthy is to get out and get that vitamin D3 from the sun. I don't care what they put in the bottle. Nothing compares to the wonderful essence of that beautiful sun shining down on you, creating your own photosynthesis within inside of your body and making you feel alive and well and vivacious. And so I want to wish that to each and every single one of you. Hey, today what we're going to talk about is we're going to answer some questions. I see my heart little glasses there. I'm giving out a lot of love to you. Because love is the greatest medicine of them all. Don't forget that. I may be a doctor of naturopathic medicine, but I'll be the first to tell you the greatest healer of them all is God, the universe, and the greatest physician of them all is God in the universe. And more importantly, that God is inside of you. So let's do this, okay? So anyway, I'm here to answer some questions. One diva contacted me and said a friend of hers said she could not be a vegan because first time she tried it, she had a really difficult time with it. She got sick trying to be a vegan, and she had difficulty eliminating and going to the bathroom. And a friend of hers told her that it was maybe because she was eating too much roughage inside of her system. Hey, listen, let me be the first to tell you that number one, I really think people should really everybody thinks, okay, I'm human, I can eat some fruit and vegetables, and they just dive into it without doing some proper education on it. And that's why we do have the Vegan Raw Fitness, Facebook group. I highly recommend you come and join and become a member of that, as well as we have the YouTube channel, and then we're going to get the blog coming out soon and the like to really school and educate you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get an education on how to properly become a vegan. What I'm going to do is give you some tips as to why she quote unquote failed and why she needs to get back on the horse, for lack of a better term, and come back and do it the right way, and she won't have that type of experience. Because it's the right way to go about doing it, because we were all born, all human beings' bodies are born to be herbivores, not carnivores. Herbivores are individuals that partake of fruits and vegetables and leaves and trees and barks and flowers and all that kind of stuff. We were meant to eat that type of food. Our bodies are not anatomically and physiologically designed to eat meat, okay, to partake of dairy, and also to partake in fish and fowl, okay? And we'll explain that at another time, but let's get down to the fact that what I highly recommend, that if you're going to see yourself choose to travel into the arena of becoming a vegan, the first thing I recommend you to do is, hey, get rid of the old to bring out the new. If you're on a typical, standard American diet, they call it a sad diet for a reason, then one of the key things that you need to do, because you're eating a lot of processed, boxed, canned, and frozen foods, okay? And because of that, this is the key thing I want you to realize, and you're eating less of fibrous, roughage type of foods. So what has happened is, in a nutshell, your colon, which is the major elimination channel, the plumbing system inside of the body that gets rid of the, toxic waste that's inside your system and eliminates it, is basically compromised. It's a muscle, ladies and gentlemen. And that peristaltic activity that helps push out when you have a bowel movement, it declines significantly because you're not using it. The average person is supposed to go to the bathroom. I'm talking about having bowel movements at least 3 to 4 times a day. And I know a lot of you are shocked because the average American may have 1 a day. I may be being generous when I say that to you, or 1 every other day. So because of that, like the old saying goes, you don't use that muscle, you lose it. It's just like going out and working out at the gym and getting those types of muscle. You got to realize is that you got to work it every single day in order to build and for it to grow. So what has happened over the years, because you're having those processed foods and not having enough fruits and vegetables over the course of it, it has declined. So the peristaltic activity has been wasting away, and you haven't used it eating processed foods. So now you come up all of a sudden after 10, 15 years of not eating healthy fibrous foods, beans, grains, legumes, fruits and vegetables, herbs and seeds and nuts and sprouts. Well, now you're putting in all this wonderful, good, healthy stuff, and you can't push it through because you have a weak peristaltic activity going on in your colon. So that's where you get blocked up and you can't eliminate it. You get a stomach ache and you get sick. It's not the diet's fault. It's your fault for not being on the right diet. So let's keep it real, okay? So don't punish yourself and don't punish your body by quitting on this type of diet. Now, if you want to come up with an excuse to go back to eating what you've been comfortable with, that's another story. But that's the reason why. So this is what I suggest for people to do before they start going vegan. I suggest they do a really good colon cleansing system. What that's going to do, those natural herbs, because they're made up of just herbs. Don't only do the natural one. Don't do the ones that you get at the pharmacist and are synthetic drugs in there. You want to do the herbs like Cascara Sagrada. You want to do senna. You want to do marshmallow. Okay. You want to do what is the other one? Strawberry leaves. You want to do those type of herbs to help basically naturally go in the body, and it's going to broom that colon. Parsley is another one. If you think about it, all that it is natural vegetables and fibrous foods that's going to help broom that colon, increase that peristaltic activity, and get rid of that old junk out of the body and start getting that colon activated again. And I say you should do that for at least 7 days. So you can go to this health food store. You can get a tea called Smooth Move. Okay, good, or whatever brand you like, but that will help you have movements at least twice or 3 times a day. Start getting that activity going for you for 7 days. Then start, gradually bringing in more fruits and vegetables in type of your diet. And I promise you, you combine that, you'll have a wonderful, successful transition when you do it in that type of fashion. Now, let me be very clear. I'll share with you a story. If you know Hippocrates Institute, a great, wonderful, raw, vegan institution that teaches people, and they have certification courses in order to how to transition, become raw vegans or vegan type of dietary regime, and more raw. Nevertheless, my mother was there getting her certification, and she's a naturopathic doctor, and so several of the students there were getting exactly that. They were getting sick. They were there for 3 or 4 days and have a bowel movement. My mom gave them some herbs and cleaned out the sister, etc. Got her regular, back on the right track, and so she successfully was able to transition well. But that's what we're talking about. Not everybody's the same. Some people can do it really well, and their peristaltic activity is not that bad. The muscles inside their large intentions, which is 23 feet, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of activity. It's a lot of movement that got to go on and become very active. So some people have different experiences than others, but most likely, if you're having that type of trouble, that's the problem. So that's a good thing. It's solvable. I gave you the solution to solve that situation. So let me be the first to tell you, even though I'm a naturopathic doctor, Dr. Ilan Bomani, let me get my medical disclaimer out there that this information is not to diagnose, to prescribe, it is not to treat or give prognosis of any sort. This information is just for educational purposes only. If you have any health challenges like constipation, stomach aches, etc., any type of health challenges, please contact your licensed healthcare professional to handle the situation for you. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that information. Look forward to all you vegan raw foodists. I will see you over the top, and I will see you at the park enjoying a wonderful life. Have a great day, everybody. Love you.